Welcome back to the Hawkward Sounds Media. Today we're here with four of our students that attended the FFA National Convention in Indianapolis. Daniel, can you give us an overview on that?
Yeah, when we got there, we had a student workshop, and then we went to the career expo and mall, and had an open session, and had a good time, I guess. Jackson, you got anything to add?
No, it's a pretty good time. Uh, Learned or met a lot of people, had a good interaction, talked to a lot of people. That's about it. Jackson, got anything to add? Nope. Burrito?
The rodeo was pretty fun. I watched. My favorite part of the rodeo is probably the girl that rode four horses at once and she fell twice.
Why did you personally attend FFA convention, and would you go again?
I attended National Convention because I wanted to learn about more opportunities in aerial application, which is like crop dusting, and I also wanted to meet more people.
I attended because I thought it'd be a good experience, and I didn't know what all I would learn there, but I didn't know if I could share the knowledge with the people back when I got back to see what all I learned there. But yeah,
My question for Daniel and Jackson is, how many hats did each of you get through the week at National Convention?
I only got like 5 or 6, but it's not near as many as I wanted.
I got quite a few more than Daniel because I talked to more people. I guess I don't really know. I think I might have got like 8, maybe. I don't know. I really don't know.
What was the most expensive thing you guys bought?
I didn't. Well, I didn't really buy anything other than a root beer.
most expensive thing I bought was Riedel and Dakota's drinks. I spent $40 on 2 cups of root beer for me and Riedel, and yeah.
I paid him back.
Thank you.
Who was the most interesting person or famous person that you saw while you were there?
Joe Brisby was the most famous, but I didn't talk to him. The most interesting I thought was the Cummins dealer. Just learning about Cummins, I guess.
I think the most interesting person was Miss Mackley, our old ag teacher. She was there for representing K State. Yeah, I guess.
What was your favorite food you ate at convention?
Root beer.
Oh, the food at convention wasn't that good, but we had Texas Roadhouse on our way back. It's pretty good.
That's a valid answer.
My last question for you guys is, what was the most beneficial takeaway from your week there?
The most beneficial for me is how many different jobs in like a certain like mechanical jobs there are out there that people need help with or people are hiring for.
I'd probably have to say all the different, like everybody coming together because there's like people from every single state plus Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands, and we all communicated and talked to each other, tried to communicate at least.
I'd probably say the most beneficial thing I learned there wasn't like anything in the expo, but the workshop we did, we learned quite a bit there and working with the rest of our chapter.
I actually had two two major things that I learned, and that was one, how to fly an F-35 fighter jet, and two was we basically had a guy teach us how LiDAR worked for drones.
What was the most memorable thing on the trip?
The food, the root beer.
The most memorable thing on the trip was probably the activities that went on at the Airbnb. I won't get. I won't. I'll just leave it there.
Probably the most memorable part was learning about these three sophomores and how entertaining they are. Yeah, I guess.
For me, it was like being in the Indianapolis Colts stadium and seeing just how big they are compared to the regular high school or college stadium.
What is the biggest thing you learned that you can bring back to our school and implement here?
So our workshop was about 3 skills all advocates should have, and I think we could implement that here in our school and teach kids how to use those skills.
Okay, well, thank you guys for being here today, and remember, stay Hawkward.